Yahoo? How'd you like to rub it from the inside, mouse boy?
Rated PG. Flight show only on YouTube.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back for another GTI install. Usual Wednesdays, I'm happy to be back at it. I feel like I missed out on a few weeks of GTI content, and now we're back here in the garage again, working on the Mk7 GTI. So while this car is a great all-around daily driver, there's obviously things you can do to improve your car's ride quality, enhance it for a better driving experience. You guys already know we did the front and rear H&R lowering springs. We've done a lot of intake stuff. We did like a turbo muffler delete, little blow off valve type sound device, and recently messed with the OBD11 stuff. And I'm really liking the way it is. It's working great, I love it. But I want to start working on maybe some suspension and basically anything that will help the handling of the car. So something like a rear sway bar, and then what we have for today is a Powerflex brand Dogbone mount insert. So this goes in your Dogbone bushing where the engine mounts to your frame and everything. This is supposed to help stiffen things up and stop wheel hop, make anything shift-wise better, just make it a little bit tighter, all within the drivetrain. So it should certainly help with the really bad wheel hop that I get on turn-ins and turn exits. When I'm accelerating, the wheel hop is really, really bad. And it doesn't help that we have these super economy spec 500 treadwear tires. These don't help at all. So in the future, we'll be, probably looking to upgrade these. But for today, we are going to do the Dogbone insert. So there are multiple brands that make the lower engine mount insert. I chose Powerflex because it was recommended to me by Bryce again, who told me to get the Garage Line wheel spacers, and those ended up working really well. So I decided to take his word again. Hopefully you're not wrong this time, and get this mount. So this is a polyurethane mount. It comes with a little collar, washer, lubricant, and also instructions. And then this is their street insert. As you can see, it's definitely flexible, but basically what it's gonna do is fill the void inside that Dogbone bushing and make it everything a little bit stiffer, at least to the point of this flexibility. I saw one other guy with a video on this and he said it was too stiff, but I don't know. I'm used to very stiff cars like the NC Miata and everything, and coilovers and all that, so curious to see how this will do. I think it'll be fine, and I think it's going to do exactly what we want it to. So I'm gonna get the car jacked up, we're gonna get underneath, and I'm gonna do my best to show you what it looks like underneath, even though it's gonna be dark and hard to see, but I'm gonna do my best. It should be one bolt sliding this thing in and calling it a day, but obviously never, things are never as easy as they seem based on instructions. So let's take this and go install it. So underneath your car, mostly by the driver's side wheel, you can see the Dogbone little mount right there. So we need to get that big bolt out in the middle, and then we're going to put our bushing in, and make sure that you know there's two versions. I think mine was the type B or type 2. So make sure you're ordering for the correct one on there. So I'm gonna go get my breaker bar, break this guy off, and hopefully get this installed pretty easily. got our bushing insert installed. It was a little tough getting it in, but once it really starts to get lubricated and everything, it went in pretty easily by hand. And then you guys saw we had to adjust the little arm right here with the jack to get that bolt centered, and then tightened everything back down. So should be good to go. Now we just need to start up the car and see how she drives and see how she feels. So we're in the car, and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start it up. Definitely feel it. Definitely feels stiffer, for sure. Not in a terrible way though. Definitely feels more sporty, so that's cool. I don't mind it. It's really not that bad. It definitely vibrates some, but I don't think it's as bad as you might expect it to be. So I'm gonna take the car out and we'll go do some driving reactions, first impressions, and then we'll wrap this video up. You definitely feel it, like when I'm stopped, you can feel it. It's definitely a little vibratey, but we'll go ahead and get on the gas here. You don't get any wheel hop anymore. It feels so nice. It feels so planted to the ground. You don't feel that like flex and vibration coming from the engine as you're trying to get going. But yeah, my tires, like those tire spinning warning light came on, obviously because I have terrible tires, but man, that feels really, really good. And I'm sure it's gonna break in a little bit too, so it won't be as rough. Going in reverse is really bad, like you really feel it in reverse. And I also had this weird thing happen, so when I was leaving my neighborhood, it said front vehicle assist unavailable. So I pulled over, and every time I'd stop, it would turn off, but every time I started moving, it would turn the warning light on. So I pulled over and turned the car off, let it set for a second, went and checked the front sensor, and it was fine. And then I turned the car back on, it's gone. So it's gone now. But I mean, you can sit, like, I don't know if you can tell here or not, but with your foot on the brake and stop, it's really not bad. I go into park and take my foot off the brake. Vibrates a little bit more, but I'm sure it'll get broken in as time goes on. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy with this. It makes the car feel way, way better. So here, we'll give it gas again. Way better, way, way better. That feels really, really good. I'm super happy with that. So I think this car needs a little sway bar, a rear sway bar next, and some better tires for sure. If you guys have comments on tires, be sure you go down below, leave it in a comment, and let me know if you have a different durometer bushing. I'm really glad I got the street one. If this car wasn't a daily, I'd probably get a stiffer one. But let me know in the comments which one you guys have. I'd be curious to see. So thanks for checking out this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the little bits of progress we're doing on the GTI. Just little mods to make it more fun, make it a more fun daily, and that's really the goal, is just to have a nice, clean daily driver that's fun and can hold its own when you go on some back roads or something, and that's really what it's turning out to be. So be sure you hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up, leave your comments below, and I'll see you in the next one.